live. The gamers are here. Everything is in place exactly how it should be, except it's not because fucking Roll20 changed its goddamn layout, and now I've got to move everyone. Hold on.
Classic Roll20.
I've got to move you guys just a few pixels over, just so then everyone fits. Hold on, almost there. Almost there. Almost there. No, don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. We already wasted so much time. Yeah. Okay, that's almost perfect. Okay, yeah, we take those.
Hooray.
Lovely. Okay. Right, so, gamers, welcome back. Hey, Rocky, what's up, Chunk? What do you want? Why are you asking me in chat?
Your soul.
What's up, gamer? It doesn't say. Yes, I know it doesn't say not to sub. That doesn't mean you should. Don't sub. Don't fucking sub.
But
Don't
do
sub. Don't sub.
Give your money to Bezos.
Do
it.
Yeah,
do it. Throw it in the
that's
money pit.
It will go.
Throw it in the
It will
money
go
pit.
exclusively. It will go exclusively to Jeff Bezos because I don't have a bank account attached to my Twitch, and so they're just gonna steal my money until I do. Don't donate. Anyways. Right, Max. So
yes.
we left off. I forget exactly where.
Looked up on your boat, I believe.
Yeah, we're still on the boat, and I think we were just discussing that we were gonna fuck off into the mainland.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna what into the mainland?
We're gonna fuck off into the
Don't
mainland.
worry. Yeah.
Surely that's against some laws.
We're gonna fuck off into the mainland.
Checking database.
Which sucks because that means
That's
I'm gonna have to leave me boat behind. Ah.
Yeah, what will happen to your boat with all these people are all infected? Something might happen to your boat.
This fucking fuck you, Chunk.
I was already subbed. I'm so sorry.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, there's nothing you could have done.
Or is there?
Bezos laughing in his
You
grave.
guys need to
Or not
cancel
grave,
your...
he's not dead.
You guys
No, that can be easily remedied. We can fix that today.
You guys gotta cancel your recurring
The
subscriptions.
Twitch SWAT team comes
did.
down
I had
all
to.
of
I
us.
did the
Good.
start of the month. I feel.
I got like 4 months, I think, still left.
Fuck! What the fuck?
Yeah, like it's cheaper to get the 6 months up.
I guess that's true. Ugh. God. I hate being...
Damn you, Bezos!
I hate being a subscription service. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good.
Well, what you need to do is provide a worse service for everybody.
Yeah, that's what I do already.
Or something.
What you want to do is like
something for
lower your
nothing.
mic quality to like until you sound
Yeah,
like
just
your
fu-
mic was
yeah,
from like
just-
2009.
Yeah, just funny mic it, yeah.
Yeah, just go like this.
Yeah,
This will
there
work
you go, yeah, that's the
perfect.
one. Right,
Hello,
okay.
everybody. It's me. How you doing?
Wait, okay,
Alright, let's
settle
do
down,
our
settle
Minecraft
down,
Let's Play
settle
real
down.
quick.
Settle
This is episode
down.
1.
Settle down. Pieces telekinesis, or no, sorry. Pieces telepathy is just like kind of it's coming a bit skewed, coming through a bit skewed.
Oh, that was telepathy. That was telepathic. I wasn't ready for it.
But yeah, no. So we were discussing what the next move going forward would be. So everyone in New Moon.
I
Good.
I thought we were going. We're leaving, right? We're going
We're leaving.
through to find. Yeah.
Yeah, we were discussing what the next move should be. We are leaving, but we don't know where yet. Everyone in New Moon, a majority of the people in New Moon are fucked. They're fucked. There's nothing left. They're empty husks, and that's scary.
Mhm.
Hopefully
And
they're secure.
the same fate seems to have happened to. I mean, it seems like the same fate has probably come across to many other towns, given we've deduced that this has been caused by some sort of poisoned food that never spoils. So at least it's easy to spot, sort of. God. And we just know that. Yeah, we're sending messages out. We're trying to get people to not eat the food. We're trying to get people to stop using gold. We're keeping tabs on if any mass amounts of corpses afflicted from this this ailment are being shipped towards the mainland, because that's where we presume all the gold is headed. Also, given the fact that, you know, Kara, I know you were saying, I know we're not in character, but Jake, I know you were saying earlier that winning. Jake, I know you were saying earlier that you weren't sure whether or not it was gold, like the all the gold being used meant that it was for a ritual. I feel like that kind of has to be it, because I don't know, because
I mean, it was a stretch. Kara wasn't sure.
maybe it's a ritual, maybe it's not. Regardless, we know they need gold, and we know
Just
gold.
that it could be used to that end.
Yeah, it could be used to that end, and we know they're looking for gold. I'm not wearing my collar because I don't wear it as often as I used to.
Can I have it?
Oh shit, my bell isn't even on it. What the fuck? Where'd it go? Okay, shit. No jank.
Stolen away in the night.
Oh, there it is. That one sounded weird because I had it cupped in my hands. But you know, so here, actually, I'm gonna. Oh, God. Okay, one more jangle. I'm going to. Oh, guys, stop, please. Fuck, I can only move so fast. Jingle is paused. Blurps are paused. None of that shit. Get that out of here.
No.
Oh.
There's 2 blurps left. 1 blurp left. Gone. No more.
No.
Oh.
Yep.
Milk pipe, my beloved.
No pipe, yeah. But yeah, no, so here we are. Yeah, once again, all we know is that gold is going towards the mainland, and that's our only lead. So that's the only thing we can follow. So that's what we're gonna do.
Roll that beautiful bean
I
footage.
found the secret way
Yes,
to do it.
you can donate to fuck you. You're evil. Anyways. I guess, yeah, we've discussed that we're gonna head towards the mainland. We don't know where we're gonna go. Max, real quick, tell me, where can we go? What, can I, like, roll something, figure out if I can, like, deduce what places would be, like, good places to head?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, can I grab someone to give me the help action? Just to, like, and we're gonna probably, I'm sure I have a map of, like, I mean, because we don't live in a very large area, yeah? Like, it's like 3 islands, one of which is completely, like, covered by fog, yeah?
Well, one's not covered by fog. It's just mainly a lot of dead shit.
Yeah, it's like 3 islands, so it's pretty easy to map it all out onto one map, yeah?
Yeah.
And it can be assumed that I have a map of that?
Yeah. Unless you
Yeah.
want to draw it.
No. I mean, I've probably drawn it over time. Maybe, like, copying off of other people's maps, adjusting for the things I've seen with my own eyes, you know? So maybe it's not perfect, but it's probably pretty good. For at least the places that I have visited, it's probably pretty good. So, you know, the coastlines are probably almost perfect. And maybe there's even a few, like, smaller islands that don't show up on everyone's maps that I have. But regardless, that's not what we're thinking about. I have a map that has some of the mainland probably pretty accurately depicted. Yeah, I want to see if I can grab someone to give me the help action. I'm probably just going to slap the map down on a table, unfurl it, and then just, like, you know, like, stand over it like a battle map, you know? You know, like I'm plotting something. And, you know, we're just going to discuss, so what's the best step forward? What's the best place to go?
Well,
I
you
don't
would be
think Kara
rolling
has
history.
enough.
Well, yeah, I don't think anyone here actually has very much knowledge of like the surrounding areas, but one could, with, like, general just, like, common sense, like, by me describing what these places are like, could be like, oh, that could
I
be a good
have
idea.
knowledge
Oh,
of the land, but it is 2,002 years
yeah.
in ad
You know, like, I probably, yeah.
inaccurate.
Yeah, I probably went over to everyone and, like, just, like, asked, like, hey, is there anyone, does anyone want to help me with figuring out what our next moves are? I guess I would have asked the party as well as some of the NPCs. So,
I mean, Peace isn't from around here,
Yeah,
so
yeah, you're not.
That's
Yeah,
what I was saying.
Kara,
like,
Peace, none of you guys have accurate current information about the locale.
I can help you like write names down on the map, but like that's like the extent of what I could see me being helpful with.
Okay, yeah, so you can help with that if you want. um,
Yeah, if you want help with inland stuff, I mean, I think Elliot would probably be the best bet.
yeah, that's actually a really good point. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get help from Elliot and anyone else who wants to stand around the map and give input. They can, but Elliot's gonna be my main help and main reason for having advantage here. All good?
Yep.
All right. So it's a 1
Oh,
and
by the way,
a
is the
3.
music working?
The music is working.
Hairball.
Yeah. So, sorry, I forgot to account for my my bonuses. What role would you have made this? My apologies. Forgot to ask.
It's history.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 4.
Yeah, fucking you have no idea.
Okay, but I at least can see on the map like what we have. At least give me my options.
I mean, you have a desert town to the town's right. It's a startup town, nothing spectacular, nothing really that much to it. It's
The
mainly
town-
near the
The
coastline.
town's right, so you mean east, or do you mean like west facing
East.
East. Okay, cool.
East.
All right. It's a startup town. You sorry, good.
It's a startup town. There's not much to it from last you checked on it. Because you went there once, I think, to port, like a little bit. There isn't that much there.
Yeah. And we're looking at Santa's
West.
face. It's like wrinkled and fucking. He's thinking and it's difficult.
West though is more of a bigger town. It's one of the more higher built towns. It's been there for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot more trees around it though. So it might be a little bit more of a forward too.
And that's
Maybe a
all
little bit more of a
inland,
trek.
or are these two both coast side?
The bigger one is more inland.
Okay. The desert town is it near the coast? Because we don't want to go near.
It's near the coast.
Okay, yeah, because we don't want to go near the coast. We want to head south as much as possible.
If you're going south, Castle is where you want to go.
Sorry, what?
Big town. That's what I said.
What's it called?
Big town.
You said castle?
With. No, I said big town. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Since you rolled a 4, you have no idea what the town's called.
Yeah. Fuck. Elliot doesn't have
I
any
vote
idea.
we call it Big Town.
Big town. Does Elliot
Big
not?
town.
Yeah, because like, I was rolling that history check mainly to get like, I know insight, but it's not insight roll because I'm not a person. But I was trying to get insight into what areas might be best to search next. But since I can't get any extra insight, I'm just gonna have to use common sense here. Does Elliot know off the top of his head what that place is called?
It goes like, I think it starts with an E. I haven't been there in a while.
Okay. I hate to be on the back foot on this. I hate to just jump in to the unknown and just try to figure it out, but it seems like our best option. Do you think so?
I guess, yeah.
The point is we have to get inland. Information will come to us as we move, presumably from the cat that likes to hang out in Herbie's shed from time to time. But
Yeah. I mean, they currently are disappeared talking to... They're probably giving the note to the guy, the lord that lives not too far, right? The next town over.
aye. Yeah, it just and then if we have any information on caravans hauling corpses, then I feel like that would be our best lead. But for now, we just need to go inland. The further we get before any of our enemies head inland, the more of like the more ahead we are, we can stop them midway through. So we just need a goal. We just need a fucking goal. Okay. Anyone who isn't already there, I'm gonna call to them as, "Oi, yeah, anyone who isn't already at the table, I'm gonna call you guys over, and I'm just gonna like throw this at you guys, just like, okay, I think this town right here, it seems to be, I suppose akin to a city, comparatively to New Moon. Elliot, how big would you say that this town is?
Pretty big. It's like haven't been there in a while. I mean, if Madame wasn't cursed, she would probably give you the most insight. She's traveled there a few times.
Don't. I know.
Yeah.
He kind of rubs his temples. I suppose it's gonna be our best option. Who knows?
You know who
I
would
mean-
also might be a good person to ask?
What do you think?
Ren. I mean, if she's not there, Ren, even though he's a drunk bastard, he's also goes there sometimes. Mainly for the booze, but
Ren's on the boat, yeah?
yeah, Ren's there. He's fine.
Is he... I know the answer's gonna be no, but is he sober?
No.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna see if I can at least get through to him. One alcoholic to another.
You speak drunk, don't you, Standish?
Yeah, no, I should be able... Yeah, no, I'll be fine. But yeah, no, so I'm gonna walk over to him. Ren, could you help me out a bit? I'm kind of in an impasse here.
Hey, Sinish, what do you need?
Right, so I'm gonna unfurl the map, and I'm gonna... You recognize, the geography of the island, yeah?
He kind of squints. He's like trying to focus on it. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
this one right here. What's it called? And I point at the big town, quote unquote.
He takes another sip of his drink that he has with him. Fuck, they have good booze there.
You okay? Yeah, they've got good booze, so
Yeah.
think about the times that you've went over there to go get booze. What's the place called?
What the fuck?
It's like your...
He
Go ahead.
he just can't. He can't remember. He's like every time he's trying to think of it, it's not coming to him.
Fuck. Alright, hold on, give me a second. I need to pull my character sheet out. Just so that I know what I can do. Come on, bud. He probably rides a horse or something, yeah?
With him,
How does he usually
I
travel?
guess.
How does he... Yeah, okay. Come on, bud.
he could ride a bird to be the exact same.
Just think, right? You're riding your horse towards this town, with the intent to, go get wasted, and you're thinking to yourself, it's like, oh, I'm so excited to get to...
Again, oh, Emerald City. That's fucking what it's called.
Emerald City. Thank you. What else can you tell me about Emerald City other than the good booze?
Women.
Women? Understood. Just like from just
He gives
good
you-
booze and
He
women.
gives you like a
Yeah. Good.
He gives you like a sleazy smile and gives you like that little nod and goes back into his drink.
Yeah. So just from the descriptors of good booze and women, Stanch is already building he's already building like an image of this place in his mind, and I think he knows exactly what we're about to get into. Okay. Do you know who runs the place?
Or I mean, I could give you a discount.
What? I'm sorry.
Huh?
No. Do you know who runs? Do you know who runs Emerald City? Maybe
Oh,
a group
no.
of people,
I don't
a mayor, something.
I don't fucking talk to him.
Okay. Are there any sort of criminal groups that we might have to worry about while we're there?
I haven't run into any.
And given that you've traveled there, probably wasted out of your fucking mind several times, I would say that. Can I imagine that the trip there is uneventful?
Most of the time.
Okay.
I mean, I usually travel in the sky, so like, it's fine.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you, Ren. You've been a lot of help. Do you, do you want to come with us? And he's like, kind of, he was kind of having that like, should I do this? Should I ask this kind of face? And like when he kind of has his eyes closed when he starts to ask the question, and then just like opens one eye, just kind of like, you know, do you want to come with us?
Sure you want to come with you? Or are you just being polite?
I mean, we can. You know the place, relatively. I mean, you've been more information than anyone else could have given us. So, I mean, if you're gonna stay here, what would your duties be?
Seemingly, apparently, is blending in with these people, because apparently my drunk ass. It's in well.
Okay.
But yeah, sure, I'll come.
Yeah.
Nice to go there again.
Yeah. No, we'll bring you with. Okay.
The ladies love me.
Yeah.
Goes back in his drink.
I'm gonna pat him on the back, and I'm gonna walk away and leave him to finish his drink. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
you
back.
patting him on the back is you putting one finger to his back and then giving it like a
Oh right,
light
yeah, he's
nudge.
like a hamster, isn't he?
Yeah!
Fuck, like how big is this drink? It's like a thimble?
Oh, it's like a regular sized thing. He's just
What
in
the
it.
Fuck! Oh, he's in it. Oh, he's properly just. How is this guy a cop? How is this guy
Off duty, clearly.
How is this guy a part of the watch? I mean, just from being like, how tall is he? Like a foot, maybe less.
At least
So,
3.
yeah, he's less.
So he is actually
He's
just the
less.
size. Is he like the size of a hamster?
Basically, yeah.
He is an anthropomorphic hamster.
I could eat him.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Don't eat him.
Okay, this changes everything.
Do not
How-
eat him.
What does he do to the ladies? Ugh, okay, I'm not gonna think about that. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a couple pats on the back with my that changes everything. I'll give him a couple pats on the back. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, I guess he would ride a bird if he was the size of. Yeah, okay, that does change everything. Okay, yeah.
That's what I kept saying. He would ride a bird. He wouldn't ride a horse.
Yeah. He's a hamster. Fucking hell. Okay, I'm gonna pat him on the back with my finger. And I'm gonna head it back to the others. Okay, I got a lot of good information, everyone. This place is called Emerald City. Car, could you write that down for me? What-
Carl, like,
Yeah.
standing casually, noting.
Ren said that I mean, it is a city. It's in the name. It's the Emerald City. It's got good booze and good and better women, according to Ren. You know, it seems like it's a big place. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the city environment, and I kind of look around the party. I linger at Kara for a little bit, expectantly. No? Okay.
Drug.
Well, I assume it's gonna be quite the sprawling town. So let's just try not to get lost. To my understanding, yeah, we're all going. Ren's coming with us since Ren seems to know the place better than anyone we have available. Elliot and Jazz, you two are coming with, or are you staying here?
Oh, they're coming with. They
Okay.
give you both a nod and a thumbs up.
I forget, is Tula with us, or is Tula back in the other town?
Tula's still with you. She's been on the boat. She's been taking care of your boat.
That's right,
while
yeah,
you're gone.
Tula was carrying about, yeah. Tula, would you like to stay here? Or do you want to come with us?
I feel wrong leaving these people. I also don't want to be here. I feel wrong leaving these people like zombies, so... Also, who's gonna protect them from sharp objects that they'll somehow find?
Well, we have the civil militia, which is, you know, like all the people that we had that were still on the boats, who live on the boats. And, you know, there's still the women and the children, and then there's, what's his face? The tiefling.
Lados?
Lados, yeah, that's him. Yeah, so, I mean, there are people who can handle them.
I mean, do you want an assassin with you?
You're familiar with city environments, yes?
Of course.
Well, then I think you'd be quite useful.
Also, what place did you say this was?
Emerald City, familiar with it?
Yeah, there's a couple crime places around there. Yeah.
Fuck, we didn't have to bring Ren. Okay, well, I've already offered, so...
Yeah, I mean, guessing where Ren goes, even though the size of him, sounds like he goes to brothels and bars, which doesn't surprise me, since I've
Yeah.
just met him not that long ago, but
And he's a bit of a sleazebag, I know,
Beavers.
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
She kind of, like, picks up Ren out of his drink and, like, kind of, like, dangles him as he, like, drips from, like, the alcohol.
So yeah, I guess if you could lead the charge, once we get to the Emerald City, that'd be great.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna guess Ren only gave you the sleaziest answers out of there.
Yeah,
What do you really want to know about the Emerald City?
Tula, I love you. I appreciate you. Now what is it? Yeah, do you know who runs the place?
Sadly, no, because they don't let you get close enough. Even though I usually sneak in and let you used to be able to get that information, they hold that shit tight.
That's interesting. Okay. You said criminal syndicates. Anything that we are gonna have to worry about, or will you be able to, sort of?
Did you say
keep 'em off?
criminal syndicates?
Mostly it's organizations that get hired.
Yeah, yeah. And Sentry, you're fully aware that most governments, no matter big or small, have levels of corruption in them. It's unavoidable. And it's also
Not
kind
if Sentry can help it.
yeah.
Corruption is illegal. I will overthrow those governments.
yes.
Yeah,
But
but what if their laws allow it?
Is a law just if it was made while breaking another?
that's a good point. Regardless, Sentry,
We'll change the laws.
we do have we do have a larger order of operations here. Someone is putting everyone in this town and possibly this is a very large hostage situation, you understand? There are bigger fish to fry at the moment. But I promise.
Also, there might be a doctor, who specializes in weird ass medicine, who might be able to help us.
Mm?
In the Emerald City. He's well known, most people go to him.
Who is he?
What the hell is his name? I haven't seen him in a while. I mean, I've never had really any illnesses I would have to worry about,
It's okay.
where I would need to go see him, but
It's what, like a 10 days walk probably? To
yeah,
get there?
yeah, most people just call him Doc, so, I
Yeah.
mean,
You'll probably have plenty of time to remember a name if it even comes up.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
most people just call him Doc, so most people either just don't know his name and just call him Doc, or it's just easier.
Emerald City, very, very mysterious this place is turning out to be. Well,
Yeah, they keep a lot of things on lock.
aye. Okay, well, I suppose we'll head over there. Tuda, Elliot Jazz, all of you, Ren's coming with us. Lisa, as soon as she gets back. Is
Mhm.
is Lados with us right now?
Let us just kind of chilling, just taking care of kids and stuff like that. He's listening. He's just,
Lados, when Lisa gets back, can you tell her that we're on our way to Emerald City?
Yeah, of course.
Right, thank you.
No problem. I know she's been there a couple times.
Mhm.
I think she said she had family there once.
Interesting. She's got family in a lot of places.
Yeah, I'm surprised she just. I'd be surprised if she didn't have family somewhere.
Right. Well, I suppose that's all of her business handled.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone ready to
She
go?
mhm. She kind of puts Ren in her pocket,
Mhm.
pulls it up.
It'll do. Okay.
It's like kind of like a wet pocket now because he was in alcohol, so it's just
Yeah.
sit there.
Everyone, pack your things. Get ready for probably a trek of, I'd say, 2 weeks most of supplies. I figured that'll do us well.
Lana looks up at you. Like, do you need horses?
That would be a good idea.
Yeah. There's not a stable like 2 blocks down. They could probably grab some horses. I mean, most of these people are zonked, so
Hi. Do we have wagons? We could.
yeah, there should be wagons around there too.
Okay. Okay. Do you need
Like-
do you need land vehicle proficiency in order to drive a wagon?
Nah, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Um,
you know how to, even
okay.
though it's not usually
fair.
profession, but like I feel like you know how to.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, cause like, yeah, I have mastery over the waters, but I have familiarity with the forest. So, I've probably spent a week or two, maybe more, like out in the woods in a caravan before.
And just general familiarity of like offloading fish onto wagons and whatnot.
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that I've probably made a few runs back and forth. Hi, Kieran. But yeah. You know, so, okay, it's daytime right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, what time is it?
It's about midday.
It's about midday, okay. Okay, I reckon we have, let's say, 6 hours, to get going. Can everyone get packed up and ready for then?
Especially before night, so we don't have to deal with this, so.
Okay,
I only need 20 minutes.
alright, let's get to it. I'm gonna start, yeah, just like packing shit up. I guess, yeah, no, it would be a good idea for everyone to pack up like 14 days worth of rations for those of us who need to eat. Yeah, and we can just load a lot of this shit onto a few wagons. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not gonna include Ren because Ren is a hamster. 7, 8. We have 8 people, to my understanding, and then 9 if Lisa comes by on the way.
Yeah, and also right now Tula is currently scolding Ren for the amount of alcohol they drank.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, 8 people can. 8 people can absolutely form a caravan. Fuck yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'd say like 2, 3 wagons probably, and we should be good. What do you guys think? 2, 3 wagons?
I mean, some of you guys are pretty big. I mean, Sentry's Sentry, so.
That's true. Yeah.
We need we need one just for Century.
Yeah.
I can read.
Sentry, do you have wheels?
I do not believe so.
I think.
I mean, try.
Yeah.
We need
We
to
can
get
put
you
some
some like
wheel-
go-go
we-
gadget healers or something.
Transformers.
We can just hammer some on, right?
Yeah.
Sadly, it seems like I can only turn into a shovel.
Damn.
Amazing.
That's also useful. We'll hold on to that for later.
We gotta get the carts with solar panels on the top, though.
Yeah. Optimum Primo.
Oh, it's so good though that they played him by
You
like.
get
it
it
was-
with your throat. Like,
It's literally the Lich. It's Ron Perlman for the movie. It was so good.
Yeah. But you know, so I think, yeah, I think we'll for comfort reasons, I think we'll grab 3 wagons. Yeah, no, and we'll get on our way. I guess yeah, 100%. Yeah, can we like grab an amount of rations equivalent? Yeah. So how long roughly, like Tula would know, how long roughly should this take by wagon to get there?
He says, like, counting on if the She's like, well, I don't know if the road is blocked by anything.
Mhm.
Either if it's by wind, people, whatever the hell is on the road.
Yeah.
It should take at most 2 weeks. I doubt it though.
At most 2 weeks. Fuck. Okay. Then I think. Fuck. Honestly, I feel like 3 week, maybe even no, a month. A month of rations is a lot of rations. How? Yeah. How?
It's like-
God.
It's
Yeah.
very doubtable that they be covered that badly. It usually is most a week.
Okay. All right. Then I think we'll just do 2 weeks of rations, and that's probably like maybe like for 8 people. That's probably like a couple barrels, of like, of the normal stuff: jerky, hardtack, dried fruits, all that shit. Which I'm sure there is an amount of in New Moon.
Hmm.
Yeah, so if we can assemble just like that amount, can we actually like make a little thing for the wagons? Just so then we can like start. Actually, yeah, hold on. I can do that because I'm technically I have GM privileges.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. This is the caravan. I'll put it in all players' journals, and it can be edited by all players. Lovely. Yeah. Wait, how do I edit it? How do I edit it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Description and notes. Okay, so yeah, yeah, 2 weeks, yeah, 2 weeks of rations times 8. Cause Ren doesn't eat a lot, surely, yeah?
Hmm?
Ren doesn't eat a lot, probably.
Oh no, a whole loaf over 2 weeks.
No, he doesn't usually eat because he's usually drinking.
Oh yeah, no, fucking all the drink that he does probably gets enough, sustenance in him. Yeah, 2 weeks of rations times 8.
A beer
But
belly on
I'm
this
good.
guy.
Mhm.
Yeah, and Tula's scolding the shit out of him.
Yeah,
Just like taking away his drinks.
yeah. By all means, 2 weeks of rations. This is emergency food. We have 2 weeks worth of emergency food, and because I can. Standish is a master at this shit, so we should be just fine when it comes to food. What else might we need? Rations, probably like water if we can't find fresh water.
Water.
God, we should probably grab yeah, good.
I was just gonna say Peace has land vehicle proficiency too, so
Awesome.
he can...
Okay, yeah, I guess you can drive the first wagon. Well, actually, I guess. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the order of wagons will be. We can figure that out later. First, we got to figure out what's in these wagons. Yeah, 2 weeks worth of rations. We should probably have like a couple barrels of ale because ale is good for like hydration. Yeah,
Probably safer than the water.
Yeah, 2 weeks. No, yeah. We'll have like a couple barrels of grog. Just watered down ale. What else?
Good for the soul, Jet.
Yeah, good for the soul. What else might we need? I guess like. Oh yeah, like camping supplies. I'm just gonna put general camping supplies, and we can assume that anything that we may need within a sort of setup camp will be included in that. So that's gonna be pots, pans, like canvas for tents, waxed canvas, dowels, all kinds of like sticks and stuff to set up tents. Yeah, we'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah. As you're talking about food, Jess is kind of like buzzing around you,
Yeah.
and she's like, "I can make honey."
You, yeah.
Yeah.
Where
You need rations. I can make honey.
where does it come from?
She just kind of stares at
Nope,
you. She's like, I can make honey.
I appreciate the offer in an emergency, Jazz. I think we'll be fine. I kind of like side eye. I kind of side eye Elliot just a little bit.
He looks at you and kind of like looks away.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah,
he's
there
like,
it
"I'm
is.
not-"
Yeah, I caught your ass.
He's like,
dude.
I'm not a part of this.
I caught your ass. Oh fuck. Yeah. So 2 weeks of 2 weeks of rations times 8. 2 barrels of grog, camping supplies. We'll have like tools, for like repairs and stuff. Maybe a couple extra wheels. Yeah. Supplies
At least
for
Jess is
wagon.
a little bit bummed because she wanted to give you her honey.
She's bummed. Oh, yeah. Okay. Were you excited for that offer?
I don't. People don't usually take honey because
Okay.
bees,
Okay.
small bees.
Okay. Honey's great. Honey's great. I don't need to know where it comes from. The food we're gonna have is bland. If you'd like to help out, you can do that. I'm like not looking at her directly. I'm just still just like kind of like focusing on like I'm not writing. It's funny. I'm typing this stuff out, but Stanish isn't writing anything because he can't write. Well, I mean, once again, like, he is illiterate. He has a baseline understanding of some words, like survival shit, like the word rations, the word grog, so like I'm sure like all this stuff I can pretty easily like jot down. It's chicken scratch, but it'll do. Yeah, so like I'm currently like hunched over writing a list, and like I said that to Jazz while staring at the paper. If you want to do that, you can. I look up at her and I just say thank you.
She goes to like flowers and stuff like that and starts doing her thing.
All right, Jazz. You do your thing, dog. Right.
Elliot kind of walks over to you and you're like, it's good. It's just.
Yeah, I don't want to know. Elliot. I put my arm over his shoulders. Elliot, I look him in the eyes. I don't need to know. You have fun. And I pat him on the shoulder and I go back to writing the list.
He's like, what do you mean by fun? Now he's just having he's like, oh god. He's worried what you think he means, and he's like, no, wait, hold on.
God. 2 weeks of rations, 2 barrels of grog, camping supplies, tools, supplies for wagon repair. That's honestly, as far as I can tell, that should be it. We should be fine. Alright, cool. Awesome. There's the caravan. Yeah, no, so we're just gonna spend probably the next 6 hours getting all this stuff together, and we will get on our way. Yeah, I guess we'll have all the wagons ready to, like, right on the border of the town.
Like 30 minutes later, you see Jazz covered in pollen with a shit ton of flower crowns. She puts one on your head.
Thank
Is
you.
anyone here allergic?
I think we're... nope, we're good. Not allergic to pollen, Ugh.
Kara sighs and puts her notebook away, saying that no one's allergic to anything.
Yeah. You
She then
look,
puts flower crowns on each head.
You looked like you were having fun.
I was. Like, honey, it's gonna be fun.
Okay. Alright. But yeah, no. God, she's just kind of like, if it doesn't, I just hope it comes out of her mouth. As opposed to anywhere else, I just hope it comes out of her mouth.
Do you say that out loud?
No. God, no. it's just in my brain. Yeah, I'm happy that Jazz is having fun. I look like New Moon does have these walls as depicted in the image.
Mhm.
Yeah, I suppose we're outside the walls, and I just look back at it and I just say, "See you soon, New Moonport. You'll be all right. Right as rain." And look towards the journey we have ahead. Yeah, I guess yeah, Phoenix and Tula, you two can be, you guys can be like driving the wagon ahead, because Tula's probably gonna be navigating, and you'll be handling the frontmost wagon.
Yeah, I'll telepathically let each driver know there's a pothole every time.
Yeah, and yeah, so you're kind of like setting the standard of speed for everyone else. Just because if we put someone who's shit at driving wagons at the front, then we're not gonna get anywhere, like any amount of like effectively. So yeah, no, you just fucking book it, and then everyone else will follow. Peace.
I hope we just.
You ready to get going? Oh, Phoenix is oh, there it is.
Yes.
Right.
I couldn't tell if I muted or unmuted.
You muted.
Am I muted?
Yeah.
You're
Should I
fine.
be?
No, you're
You're
fine. Yeah. Let's move. Yeah, and he's gonna whip the reins.
Onwards.
Yeah. So
Do you know who's in each
Yeah,
cart?
who's in what cart? Phoenix and Tula are sitting on the yeah. So Phoenix is driving the first cart, and Tula's sitting shotgun. Yeah. First and foremost, let's figure out who's in the driver's in the driver and passenger seats. So we've got Peace and Tula. I'll ride second. Yeah, I'll drive second. Who's next to me?
Does this state requires a driver license?
No, I don't think so.
Then I will drive one.
All right, cool. Sentry's
That's right.
driving. Yeah, Sentry's driving the back cart. Who wants to sit next to me? Who wants to sit shotgun? I need a good hand to sit shotgun. I learned recently, like I want to say like a couple months ago, that it's called sitting shotgun because that's where the person with the shotgun sits to protect from any wayfared bandits.
It's like before you guys get going, Brent's gonna I can sit shotgun with you, Sanish, and then just kind of picks him up and puts him back in his pocket. And goes, no,
Yeah.
you're not.
If Car doesn't mind, I'm gonna elect her to sit shotgun.
Thanks.
On my wagon. I trust Car to blast anything that comes at us into oblivion.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do that.
In the back of your Kara and Sanish's cart is where Jazz and Elliot is.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And then Sentry and Herbie are probably in the back cart.
Yes.
Probably with a lot of supplies.
Mm-hmm. Honestly,
Most of these
we would weigh the cart down ourselves.
Yeah. Be right back, gamers. Give me just a second.
Most of the carts do have the canopy on top, so.
Did we get a weight
Yeah, so
capacity?
Let two people were talking.
Other person first.
I said yay, no sunburn.
Can this bitch drift?
Do you want it to?
Yes.
With you on it, I'm going to say no.
Sucks.
It drags. It doesn't drift.
Same with
Do we
you
actually-
too.
The both of us. You've got the two tank characters.
Let's go.
Right, I'm back. What did I miss?
We call that
No,
the
that's
heavy
good.
transport.
What happened?
This bitch can't drift.
We're both heavy enough that I think like if we have too many supplies or any supplies, I think
Yeah, no, like
you see how big both of us are.
yeah. Yeah, you guys are. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what out of the barrels full of rations and the and like the tools and camping supplies. I'm trying to figure out what would be heavier, but regardless, yeah, it's probably split kind of evenly. Given that Jazz and Elliot are in the middle wagon, there's probably not as much stuff in the back. But yeah, no, it's probably split pretty evenly. Okay, yeah, it will be fine. But yeah, no, I guess we're just gonna get going.
Yeah, all I really said before when you kind of left
Mhm.
was that all of the wagons do have canopies on top of them, so none of the rations will have to be worried about getting spoiled quicker. It's just everything is covered.
Awesome. Fuck yeah. This shit goes hard. Love that caravan lifestyle.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, we're fucking going. Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I could just be dragged along the back of the wagon like Trinity.
uh,
I think you're a lot happier than Trinity, though.
how many horses do we have? Is it 1 horse per wagon or 2 horses per wagon?
Horses by wagon because of
Yeah, they're pretty heavy.
some people.
No.
Yeah. All right. So we've got 6 horses here. Yeah, we'll be fine. Let me see actually. What I get when it comes to because this is the first time that we're exploring like finally I'm so excited because like this is my ranger stuff. This is my jam, dude.
It only took 18 sessions to get here.
Yeah, and I still have natural explorer ocean, which makes me specialize with ocean travel. But yeah, hold on, let me see. I just need to fucking figure this shit out. Hold on. Yes,
Is
Is that
Never,
another
never, never
caravan in the
again.
distance? Is that Dutch?
Nerd. Yeah. So
We even in serious problem?
It's
See-
a broken down one, you know.
Yeah,
Just, damn
yeah.
Arthur.
Yeah, so with the fisher background, I have advantage on all ability checks made using a fishing tackle. And if I have access to a body of water that sustains marine life, I can maintain a moderate lifestyle while working as a fisher. And I can catch enough food to feed myself and up to 10 other people each day.
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
My
I'm
God.
pretty fucking good. Other than that, we also have Natural Explorer, which I think yeah, Natural Explorer only applies when I'm traveling in my favorite terrain, which blows. Yeah, man. Oh, those are such good buffs. It's fine. But yeah, other than that, the only thing that I think might be able to help us here is my favorite enemy beasts thing. So if we have any issues with beasts, then I can kind of figure that out.
Both of us do. Yeah, that's awesome.
Fuck yeah. Wait, what class are you again, Herbie? I always forget.
I'm a druid.
Oh, you're a druid. Okay, cool. Right, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah. So like, if we need to hunt anything down that might cause problems, yeah, then we're good. Oh yeah. Also, what's it? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I have advantage on survival checks to track favorite enemies as well as intelligence checks to recall information about them. So, yeah, if I need to identify any, yeah. So can I just do like a general survival check to because like I'll be looking ahead of me, of course, to drive the wagon. But I'm also going to sorry, I just dropped the die. I'm also going to be like looking out at like just the horizon just to see, you know, if I'm gonna be scouting to see if like anything's gonna fuck us up, you know. I'm gonna be looking for tracks. I'm gonna be looking for marks on trees, maybe, just make sure that we're not about to get fucked in the ass by a bear.
Oh, of course. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. So I do have advantage on. Do I have advantage? I do have advantage on this. Yes. Because
So, yeah.
I'm
If not, I could aid you.
This is true. Yeah, I am mainly just looking out for, because I think that's the main thing that we're gonna be worrying about is beasts in the forest. I mean, yeah, is there anything else that we might worry about in the forest other than beasts? I know that like sometimes there can be like are goblin encampments like an issue in this area, in like where like in this realm that we live in?
Are you saying that to people or just to me?
To you, just to you.
You would have to roll a history check for that one.
Okay, I'll do a history check and then I'll roll for beasts. Okay, that's gonna be a 10.
There's been a few here and there, not very often, but they're there once in a while.
Yeah, not to be racist against goblins. We are friends with some goblins, but I just mean like, you know, it's like no, that
In the
sounds
sense
worse.
that
Yeah, goblins
You
are.
you just keep
yeah.
digging that
I
hole.
just
Keep digging that hole.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, no, because
Yeah.
because every version, every game world is different. Are goblins more prone to becoming bandits?
Are goblins
Oh.
more prone to being gay?
Are monstrous races more prone to being
I think-
bandits?
Given that the goblin children we met seemed pretty civilized and like, you know,
Yeah. So
normal.
this might not be.
I would presume.
That's because they weren't taught to be evil yet.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, this might not be
Fair.
a Faerun situation.
so in this world it's systemic.
But that counts as for puberty.
Yeah. Yeah, this might not be a Faerun situation where monstrous races are monstrous races, you know? Because we got a hamster as a fucking part of the fucking city guard, you know? So it's
I
like,
would call the hamster a monster.
yeah, and Harris and Theo own the Dogwood Inn, you know? So it's like, the more exotic races are like accepted in common for all intents and purposes. I like a good little bit of civil liberty issues and racism in my Dungeons and Dragons games.
Well, out of it, pinch of racism.
Yeah, a little pinch.
Somebody
of
clip
racism.
that. Somebody clip that.
Yeah.
Rocky likes racism. Clip it.
Wait, I had a quote. What did they say exactly?
No, don't add it. But yeah, no.
You can't build.
But yeah, this seems to be a game world where exotic races are more accepted, so it's less of something that we'll have to do. Well, of course, there was a little bit of racism in the town over, you know, elves and anyone who was
Me
human
nodding
were-
the corpse in your party.
yeah,
The dragons.
yeah, a lot of racism.
Humans,
Yeah,
elves.
yeah. So yeah, it's different for every situation, but yeah. So I guess I'm not gonna be much help when it comes to searching for. Oh, well, you know, let me just fucking roll the fucking survival check and we'll see what happens. I need to stop talking. All right, that's gonna be a 16. Yeah, so I'm.
You don't see anything that much.
Okay.
You swore you saw a tree blink in the distance. That might be just your eyes.
Yeah, when I notice that, like I point in the direction. Car, did you see that?
Did I see what, Standish?
Look,
Did I also see this?
Look
No.
there.
No?
I point in the direction of the tree that blinked. And like
What are you whispering about?
we're in a wagon over, man.
Hey, that's why I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
He's talking to me. I was talking to the lettuce.
But yeah, I point at the tree and I try to make sure that Kara is looking like down at my like down range at like where I'm pointing. Right there.
Kara, you know, leans her head on your shoulder and looks down your arm at the cluster of trees. All I see is trees, Standish.
Okay, just keep your eyes peeled, okay?
Would you like it if I had some of my minions patrol?
How fast are we moving?
I mean, you're fine. I mean, you would need to like jog a little bit more.
Mm,
Is
So, like,
25
next
feet
level-
of movement okay?
Yeah.
Kara opens her bag and a ghost flies out.
like properly
fuck?
like a ghost?
Yeah, you remember when I said I needed 20 minutes?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
I'm level 5, so my my minion count has raised.
Oh my.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay.
What's the DC of your ghost?
The DC of the ghost is 15.
Nice. Hard to
Okay,
hit
thank
ghost.
you for that.
I'll have anyone who cares to know that for balance reasons, I cannot modify the ghosts.
That makes sense. Amazing.
Yeah, just make it Danny Phantom. I don't know.
No.
But yeah, no. So, thank you, Kara. Like I said, just I saw it down that way, but I would keep an eye on all the trees. I don't know how I feel about this.
Kara motions to the ghost. Would you like me to check it out?
Yes, please.
She turns to the ghost, stares at it for a second, and then points in the direction that you you said before, and it takes off into the woods.
Awesome. All right. I suppose we keep moving for the time being.
Having minions is so cool.
Yeah.
It is. It is. So I do have a question about this. So, like, if say if something happened to your zombies or your ghosts, like, what happens to them after?
So like control over them can't really be destroyed, I think. But
physical forms.
basically, if they are destroyed, they essentially like turn to ash, and there's nothing I can do to them anymore.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, here. It's a giant block of text, but there's all the
God.
yeah.
Lovely.
All right. Yeah, we keep riding the wagons. I assume it only took us like maybe 3-4 hours to get all the wagons prepped and ready. So we have a good like 2 hours of travel time before night starts to fall, and I assume like we're in the evening now. Yeah, and I assume it starts to get like cold. Stanish has got like a full-on like cloak on and everything.
Yeah. Not uncomfortably cold, but it is cold.
Cloak's good. Never know when you'll need one.
Of course, of course. What is everyone else doing?
Just keeping an eye out, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure we don't lose an axle.
Hours do go by a hitch. It's getting dark. It's being harder and harder to see. You guys can hunker down if you want. You made it pretty far in the trek so far. You can no longer see new moon, so.
Is it really forested where we are?
Yes.
Okay.
There seems to be those certain cleaned out spots where past travelers have been there, so it's a lot more cleaned up, but
Yeah.
it's very wooded.
Yeah, good clearings. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Tula's mainly directing us, so I imagine we're on like a road that has been traveled several times before.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, is it just like, is it like full on dark? I mean, does Peace, and Tula is a elf?
Tula's an elf.
Okay, so Tula has dark vision. Does Peace have dark vision?
Yeah, and Peace has dark vision.
Okay, I don't. And I don't think, Kara does either. So
I don't, but once we've settled down, Kara will deploy her other 2 zombies and give them some torches.
yeah. Um,
Are they very flammable?
The zombies?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like what? Like what if a stray ash piece? You know?
Are you calling my minions dumb?
I mean,
They
like,
are.
we were
They are.
looked
They
around
are
them.
stupid. They're
we
brainless.
tried.
Very dumb.
We tried teaching them Uno. They weren't very good.
No, they weren't. They weren't because they're basically extensions of me.
um, I guess yeah, I guess after a time when it starts to get a bit more difficult, like we'll try out the idea of your minions holding torches and kind of like walking like sort of like setting a sort of like road for like me to go down, like standing like either side of the wagon ahead, or like in between the front and middle wagons. You get what I mean. Just some way that I would like have like something to aim for,
I mean, like circle the wagons up so we could like
Oh no
use
no
them
no
as
no
cover.
no! I mean like I'm still like focused on moving at the moment. Like yeah. So for as long as we can, I want to keep moving until we get exhausted. For all intents and purposes, peace isn't stopping anytime soon. But I mean like cuz I don't have dark vision, you don't have dark vision to my understanding. So if we don't have like a light on or in between the next wagon, I'm not going to be able I'm not going to see where we're going.
I just don't see why wouldn't we stop for a rest?
Yeah, I guess
during the
no.
night? We don't-
Yeah, it's even when it hits darkness, we're still going just until someone says, "Hey, can we like stop?" I like Standish is focused on like trekking for as long as possible though.
Well, I think that's what we've done.
Yeah.
I thought that's what
Yeah,
was that's what
when you
Max had
guys came to it-
established.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you guys came to a clearing, you guys hunkered down.
Okay. Yeah. I guess at that point then no, we'll circle the wagons or something. We'll set up some tents. And I'm gonna go real quick again. Yeah, no, we're setting up camp for the night. Right back.
Hold on, I will check. Can I use Divine Sense?
Sure.
I'm gonna use Divine Sense here just to make sure we're like alone.
Think we're alone now.
Doesn't seem to be anyone around.
So do I detect anything?
No.
This
That was a
area
very
seems to be
reassuring no.
devoid of undead.
There's no undead. You're fine. I mean, other than cars stuff, but other than that, no. There's no undead. Don't worry about it.
Dungeon Master, can I roll wait, is a 1d20 that I have to roll to check my use my Druidcraft?
Sure.
Okay. I roll 14. How's the weather?
The weather is dandy. It is great. Little clouds in the sky, beautiful stars. There.
Okay. Then it appears a lovely glowing golden orb.
How pretty.
Mm-hmm. We can use the light to collect some sticks. Who's collecting firewood?
Kara will supervise one of her zombies with your the aid of your light.
Okay. Nice. All right. So,
So, how'd you come to learn about these druidic ways? Shelled one.
I was after I left my colony on my island. Well, I left with someone. Um, I don't think I ever learned her name, but we ended up meeting her later on our journey, and the dungeon master would have notes on that. um, I can't remember who our special dragon lady friend is.
Lisa?
Lisa, yeah.
You left the colony with Lisa.
Um, yeah, Lisa taught me some special spells and helped me get started on my path. And um then a hurricane came and I ended up getting blasted off my boat, and I landed on the shores of these strange lands, and I stumbled through the fog and I found you all.
Oh, I see. How long have you been gone from your clan? I think you called it.
It's been
Right.
about 5 months.
Oh, goodness. Quite a bit has
Mhm.
happened to you recently, hasn't it?
It's been a whirlwind, a hurricane, you might say.
Very clever.
Mm. I was different from the rest when I was born. My parents told me that I was special, that something that would bring about a great change in our society. And who knows? I might have. I don't know. It seemed like a good job at the time, but they weren't good people.
Oh,
It wasn't a good
I'm...
place for me. I had to go.
Well,
I was
change
not
comes in
born.
many forms.
I wasn't born either, in a technical sense. I was
Or like
laid.
jumps when Sentry says that.
When I was laid, it was the start of a very unusual winter. It sometimes gets cold in our island, but most of the time it never gets below freezing. But that year, the snow came, and the waters around the island froze over. It's very peaceful and calm. But that year, the water seemed uncanny. The elders would say it was cursed when they talk about that time. And to keep my shell from turning brittle and cracking and losing me, my parents brought us into the center of the island, where the volcano was. And they let my shell get warm. But then they left me too close and it blackened. And the fact I survived it all, they said, made me special.
Quite the story.
Mm.
Well, in any case, I'm glad to have you here joining us.
Mm-hmm.
Nice
It
to
was a
see
lot
you
of
making the...
responsibility.
You alright, Herb?
Now, you go ahead.
I was just saying that it's good to see you're making the most of your life.
Mm. I feel like I ran away.
Perhaps, but you also seemed rather sure of yourself when you said they were bad people.
I'm sure you did what was
Life can
best
be
I
for you.
couldn't
scary at
stay with.
times, and sometimes the right choice can be hard.
I couldn't stay with them.
I'm sure you did what was best for you.
Thank you, Standish.
Of course. Yes, Stanish has come back from pitching a stent. He walked in during the middle of the of your story, but it still seemed pretty serious. He does come back with some bottles of ale though, and we'll offer to anyone who wants to take one.
I am afraid it will make my gears rust.
I think I might like one.
Your loss. Yeah, here you go. And Stannis hands you an ale.
Mhm.
He'll clink it
Ren
with.
does try going.
Yeah.
Ren does try getting to a bottle of ale, but then Tula kind of just snatches him away.
Yeah.
Like twice his height, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he'd be
not even,
scratching
no.
and trying
Yeah.
to like.
Yeah, no, Stannis will clink his glass with Herbie's.
Remember to pace yourself when drinking alcohol.
I kind of like raise my bottle a bit to essentially saying that and start drinking.
All done.
I'm sorry, what?
Herb, I drank it.
You drank
It tasted funny.
all of it. Do you want another?
I feel fuzzy.
Good, good. Hold on to that feeling.
I'll wait. Maybe later.
Peace, did you want some?
No, I'm all right.
All right. Yeah, no. So I'm while you were telling that story, I was imagining everyone kind of like around a campfire, you recounting this story. Does that sound about right? What was going on? Where is at this moment?
We
were
were
collecting firewood.
Ah, collecting
Yeah,
firewood.
yeah.
I see. Oh,
The necromancer and I.
I see. Were you guys like out in the forest, or because like I don't know if I was supposed to be in this situation.
I mean, I'm welcome with the dialogue.
Okay.
We're nearby the camp. We could have walked into each other.
Got it. Yeah, that makes sense.
It could just be that we're like walking around the periphery and we're fairly close.
We probably
And you would have seen my orb.
we probably started a camp while we were walking and talking. We started a fire.
Orb.
Orb. Fuck, I don't know why we did all this like manual labor. I have a thing for this, but that's fine.
I have 2 zombies that are willing to do whatever we need.
Yeah.
Manual labor isn't necessary.
Minions do seem like an efficient way to go about it.
Ah, yes.
No, it's funny.
But are you sure that they don't feel it?
I'm fairly certain.
You know, it's funny. I have wild cunning, which literally gets like spirits of nature to make up a camp for you in like probably seconds. But it's fine. I don't know how to cast magic, so I just do it.
It just kind of happens.
Yeah, it
It's
happens
not
when-
magic to you, it's instinct. It's
Yeah.
talent.
Yeah, it happens when I need it most.
Silver-tongued fisherman is just like, hey, wood spirits! You want to do me a solid?
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
But you know, we're all chilling. Once we get the fire going, I'll probably like put a stew on or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, just put a bunch of like jerky and other stuff, maybe some stuff that I can find in the forest. Throw it in the pot. Some mushrooms. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Jess comes up behind you. You want honey?
Standish is kind of like looking at the pot, and thinking about the flavor profile and what honey would do to it. Thinking real hard. Do you think you could get me like maybe a jar and we'll have it on the side?
She kind of like. She's like, okay, okay. She runs back.
She's very
To
adamant
the ta-
to do this. She's very excited.
Ellie just kind of walks up next to you. She's like, she doesn't do this often.
Yeah, I can tell.
She's. Yeah, she came out. Well, we met when she left the fog.
Sure, when
She got
left the fog?
lost.
My
Yeah,
mouth
when
is
she
full
left
of
the fo-
stew.
Yeah, when she left the fog. Yeah, she was one of those people that were from the fog. There's a whole hive of these people
You mean outside of the fog, or do you mean from the fog?
from the fog. There's a whole land in there.
Well, I know that there are things outside of the fog. I mean, cause Kara had to have come from somewhere, but so do you mean outside of the fog or in the fog?
The fog. I mean, it's a weird like little layer there. Apparently, she said. I haven't been through or whatever the hell that is.
I
There's
tossed
like
Elliot a
different
beer.
areas. Like, thank you. He takes a
Just
sip.
like, yeah, just like while we're talking, I just passively toss him one.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, there's stuff beyond the fog. Yeah, there's a why do you think there's like no one else that looks like her? I mean,
I guess
they're all in there.
Okay.
Apparently there's like something that's like really icy, like really cold, and then there's one that's like really hot. She said she's visited. She can't stay there very long because either her wings freeze or she's afraid she's gonna die from heat stroke.
Can I roll to
So,
see if I've heard any information about like similar to this before?
yeah, sure.
Okay. What skill is this gonna be?
Religion, history, really anything you're a buff to.
Copy. Not bad.
Can I roll nature? Because I'm in nature.
Just in
Won't you
because
rest?
you're in nature passively.
Yeah.
My history and nature are both 1. My religion is -2, so I'm gonna go with I think I'm gonna go with history. So it's gonna be an 18.
No, you have
That's
no
me
idea.
in the corner. That's me in the spot.
This is
Mm.
actually baffling you because what you've always heard is that stories from this, no one's allowed to talk about what happens in the
Yeah.
fog because they usually die.
That was the main thing I was thinking. I'm sorry. So if she's from the fog, how is she here? How is she present? How is she alive?
That's a great question. I've asked her a couple times about it. He keeps sipping, getting a little bit more drunk. He's a lightweight. I've asked her a couple times. She doesn't really talk about it. She was looking for her people, I think she said a while back. And she hasn't been able to return because she can't find her way back, but it only seems people to like the fog stuff would affect you and I because we're not from there. But I think it doesn't affect the people who've come from the fog,
I see.
the areas that have been affected.
Do you think that means Jazz could enter the fog again and not be affected?
Yeah, I mean she's from there, so I would guess so.
That's kind of a big deal. That's actually a really big deal. That's wow.
Yeah, you can ask her about it. She doesn't open up too much about it.
You hang on to her, eh?
Yeah, I mean,
Fog is dangerous business, and she
Yeah.
could be really useful.
yeah. As he drinks more, he's getting a little more drunk as he watches her from the wagon. Love her.
I know you do. And she loves you.
Yeah, but like as a friend, I mean, like,
Are you sure?
why would she like a guy? Like, why would she like a guy like me?
Elliot.
Come on, look at me. I mean, probably not her type.
I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people who like guys like you. Don't put yourself down, okay?
I mean, yeah, but like she's way out of my league. I mean, she's gorgeous.
He's just kind of he's considering whether or not he wants to give relationship advice in this moment. How old is Elliot?
Elliot's like 25.
25? He's older than me. Yeah, look, I think you put yourself down. I think you put yourself down a lot. As far as I've seen, everyone who's come to experience, your presence, has loved you so far. I don't think I've seen a single person be, upset by your presence. And
No, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that. I mean
I-
it's just like,
Elliot, come here, right? She sticks to your
Yeah.
elbow, like glue. You two are arm in arm all the time. I don't think I've seen you two separate. In the last couple weeks, maybe. It's been a while. You two have gotten real close.
I mean, yeah. I mean, when we first met, her wing was broken, and I helped her with it. You came to one of my shows.
And why wouldn't a woman like a man like that, eh? You don't give yourself enough credit.
She keeps drinking, and he's just like, it's just. She's like, she lights up the room. It just. I don't know how to.
Elliot, I bet
I'd
she
love her.
feels.
I don't know how to tell
I
her.
bet she feels the exact same way about you. I think the best thing to do in this situation, you've got a lot of these feelings bottled up, I can tell. You guys are in this sort of state where it's like you don't really know what's going on, but you're enjoying it for what it is. If she's your friend, talk to her like she's your friend, Just let her know, hey, Jazz, I'm experiencing these feelings of... I'm experiencing these thoughts of of seeing you as, look, I'm not the most Casanova motherfucker in the world. But don't make a big
Hey, I
deal out
mean,
of
when
it.
when Tula cleaned you up, you look pretty nice.
I appreciate that. Just be honest with her. Just tell her that you
I'm so
admire
deeply
her.
in love with her that
No. Don't drop it on her. That's a lot. That's a lot. Right? Like I said, you've built up a lot of this emotion. You don't want to let it all out all at once. Do not confess. Just don't confront her. Just have a conversation with her as a friend that, you are experiencing these feelings, these thoughts about her. You're thinking about her in this way, and, ask her what she thinks about, ask her if she has been experiencing similar feelings. Just have a genuine, down-to-earth conversation with her.
yeah. I'm just afraid that I might ruin what we have, and that's the last thing I want to do. And you understand, right? I mean, you've probably had people you've liked that you haven't told, right?
It's just like Stanch's face just kind of like freezes, and he's just kind of there for like just a second. It's like someone hit pause on him for like a good 10 seconds. Look, Elliot, I can't make you think anything. I can't change the way that your mind works. All I need you to do, all you need you to do, all she needs you to do, is to just be honest with her. And in my personal opinion, if it means anything to you, I don't think a damn thing could go wrong. Whatever your worst case scenario that you have in your head, I think you'd be just fine.
You're probably right. It's just my worst fear is that she leaves me. Because even after all the fog and everything that's happened, my worst fear is her leaving me. I would rather face death.
Yeah, you and me both, brother. Look, the more you hesitate, the scarier it's gonna get. How about later tonight, you know, just kind of sit with yourself for a second, give a good 1, 2, 3, approach her, say it. Don't confess, just have a conversation. Start the conversation, and the more the conversation goes on, the easier it'll be. I promise you.
You're a good lad, Stannis.
Thanks, Elliot. Stannis is gonna look off into the distance, towards like everyone else. He's gonna say, "Oh, fuck, right. Everyone, stew's on." Sorry, it's been cooking for a while. God, I hope I haven't burnt it.
No, it's fine. No, it's probably fine.
Yeah, and he's gonna go check on the stew and start doling out plates. We're having a great time. It's a party. Much better than the feast we had when we got back to New Moon, I will say. That wasn't the best in the world.
Mm-mm. Jansen sits down next to Elliot. He's looser and more wasted. So, not wasted, but more tipsy and drunk.
I'm sure he'll be fine. All the information that he gave me was very useful. But I don't want to worry about that. I just want Elliot to have a good time. We can worry about all that
makes
fog
sense.
bullshit later.
Yeah. I mean, I think for him, opening up that much was because he was drunk, but, you know.
100%, yeah. Yeah, alongside just like the barrels of ale that we brought, no, sorry, barrels of grog that we brought for hydration purposes. Yes, we definitely brought some beers, maybe some hard liquor. This shit's necessary. Don't tell me otherwise.
I mean, it is a camp out.
Mm-hmm. It's just necessary, dude.
Jazz kind of goes over to you. You said you want a honey, right?
Yeah, if you could just get, like, a jar and then put it near the stew pot, and anyone who wants to add honey, to their stew can do so.
She's like, I already did that. I also brought some edible flowers if you want to have that. I have some.
Edible flowers.
Mm-hmm. Good,
Well,
not dead, not deadly.
yeah. I suppose I'll take a look. And,
Note to self: the things in the fogs are hippies.
yeah.
No, just Jazz.
Yeah. You know, I'll take a look at some of the flowers that she brought out. Do any of them look poisonous? Should I roll something for that?
No, you've seen them before. They're all edible.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, actually.
Let me make sure, just to be sure.
How would you check? You can't eat anything.
I get the just because I can't eat it doesn't mean I can't learn about it.
Thank you, Jazz. That's really helpful. Yeah, and
I mean, no one wants to eat grog.
Oh.
It's like no one wants to eat grog. That's it.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I assume some of the flowers are like from plants that are commonly used as seasonings, and so like, you know, I'll be able to identify those. Like take like, is it just like a handful, or how many does she have? Like a basketful maybe?
Here's a basketful.
Okay. Yeah, I'll help her kind of like sort and organize some of these. Like here, take these ones and put them over by the stew pot so people can use that as seasoning. I'm gonna set off like a good half of the basket dedicated towards drying for and storing for later. And yeah, I'm gonna take a few flowers that I think will go well, and I'll put them in my stew. Thank you, Jazz. That's really
Really?
helpful.
No problem. I do love flowers when I can get to them.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, was that last bit?
I was just gonna say, the flowers do taste nice in the stew.
Oh yeah, lovely. This is. Oh god, oh god! I accidentally scraped a fork on a plate. My ears. I'll never recover.
Stanish, I do have a question though.
So,
What were you and Jazz talking? Not Jazz. What was you and Elliot talking about?
hold on, give me a second. Oh, Elliot just came by. And he was Oh, cause you had just left talking about honey. And so he came by to give me some extra context.
Oh, lovely. You know I don't make it in a grocery, right? I have to tell people that because people think wrongly when every time I have to tell them I make honey.
You don't make it in a gross way.
No. Like how usually bees make it, so it's not in a gross way.
They spit it out.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Not in a gross way.
Yeah. No, I get it. It's kind of like I'm just like looking at her.
She's like buzzing and she's like obviously nervous about it. Like this is something that's happened multiple times in her past.
Yeah, no, I'm just. It's like slight smile, just like looking. You know. Yeah, I get it. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. It's nice having a big party again. I don't usually have this happen. I haven't seen many people, like a lot of people, in a while. I mean, other than having Elliot with me and like other parties we join here and there for contracts and other things, and having a little flower gatherings. I mean, I don't have big parties where I can give people honey and not have it as a gross thing.
Jazz talks a lot. It's like what like Spanish is like. That's like going through his mind.
I'm just lowering the volume in my head.
Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%. No, I think what you've done here would be great for morale, and in times like these, that's what we need. We need morale. I think things are gonna be alright, and I think I have you to thank for some of that assurance. So thank you, Jess.
Thank you. I try.
Appreciate it. Did you want a beer?
I've never actually had a beer before. What does it taste like?
You've never had a beer before.
No.
Okay.
Elliot's always told me it's probably bad for me, so I've never had one.
It's
And
probably
then he
bad
usually
for
drinks,
you?
and then he get. Well, I've never had one, and like where I'm from, we never had alcohol, so he didn't want to risk it, so he's always taken the alcohol if someone gives it to me, and then he gets tipsy, and then he falls asleep, and then I have to care for him the night, which is not bad because I love him. But I.
Sorry.
I
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. No. Yeah. She talks a lot. Unless you're allergic to it, which is possible, but you know, unlikely. I think you'd be fine. I think you'd be just fine. I mean, if Ren can drink alcohol, I'm sure you can drink alcohol. You're what, 10, 16 times the size?
Yeah, so I mean, we can see how that goes. I mean, it'd be really fun.
God, she is moving at a mile a minute. Here. I don't even know if this is like a Jazz, you need to slow down, or if this is just her normal. Like.
Ella just kind of staring at her, you know, just kind of like his head resting on his arm, just, you know, and his hand just looking at her, just like, this is normal.
Yeah. You know what? Here, come with me. Give me a second. I'm gonna lead Jazz over to Elliot. I'm gonna say to Elliot. Elliot,
Yeah?
I personally don't think anything bad could happen if Jazz drank alcohol. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it's, wasn't the alcohol I was worrying about.
We're worried about the, the effects of drunkenness.
Yes and no. He kind of like side eyes you, kind of like think of a bar and how she is.
Mm. Well, we're all friends here.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
trust you guys. I mean, if she wants to try, I mean, I'm here.
While he's saying that,
Oh.
I'm picking up a bottle, and like I like slap it open on on an edge. And I hand it over to Jazz. Just drink it slowly, enjoy it. It might be a bit of an acquired taste. Did you know that they can make alcohol out of honey?
You've never seen her eyes light up more hearing this. I gotta make this out of honey. I gotta figure out how do you make it out of honey.
Okay, hey, Jazz. Calm down, just a little bit. Okay? We can have a conversation about that later. Enjoy the drink. You two hang out here. I'll probably be back some time later in the night. And I look at Elliot and I say 3 seconds. And I walk away.
Jess kind of looks at him. It's like, a little head tilt. And she starts sipping. She likes it. And then she downs it, and Elliot's now freaking out.
Oh, this is gonna suck, dude. Oh, man. They should not be drunk for that conversation. Well...
I told you to pace yourself with the alcohol.
I told her to pace herself as well.
No, you told me to pace myself. And you know what? I didn't listen either.
I left to sober you up.
Who did take stew? Actually, I want to know that right now. Who the fuck didn't take stew?
Didn't take stew?
Yeah, which of you motherfuckers who don't eat didn't take stew?
That would be me.
Uh-huh. Sentry,
Alright, I'm
did you
gonna get
take stew?
Sentry as well.
Why is something inside the stew?
No, I just want to know who the fuck is
I
eating
cannot
it.
eat stew.
Cause yeah, I figured.
You can't even keep it inside as like a storage option?
I
Could
can
you save
try.
some stew for later, Sentry?
What about Peace? Can Peace eat? Stew?
I'm sure Peace can eat stew.
Do I have like a fucking stomach cavity or some kind?
I don't think so.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I
to
don't
my-
know.
What do my insides look like?
To my
We need a character sheet. I'm imagining a walking fridge.
To my understanding, Warforged cannot consume things. But you know.
No, I know. I just want to know if I can store it inside me.
Oh, maybe.
Like a
That's
cooling
flavor,
agent,
I
so you
guess,
just become
yeah.
a fridge.
Yeah. Become a fridge. Herbie, do you take stew? Okay,
Yes,
just eating okay, good.
I store stew.
Awesome.
Ellie and Jess have also taken stew,
Lovely.
and so has Red, but like a little one.
Tula?
And Tula has as well. She's
Good.
been kind of watching Ren. Every time Ren tries to go into a bottle, she yanks him away.
No, we're having a good night.
Yeah. Tula's like scolding him, like, "You're gonna stop drinking. You're too drunk all the time."
All the time. Yeah, Standish is gonna have like a few more drinks. At some point he's just gonna head off into his tent and go to bed.
Yeah, as everyone's kind of like enjoying themselves, Jazz is non-stopping talking to Elliot as Elliot's worried about her for how much she drank so quickly.
Sentry, I submit to you something for your consideration, and then if you think, I will put that in the forgotten. Check the whispers. See it?
Max, were there any
I grabbed to a hall, didn't I? Never mind. Okay.
were there any bodies of water nearby that we were able to identify?
There's a little stream around here. Nothing too big.
There
Nothing
were
that would be
fish?
like on the map. Like little ones, nothing too big or anything like that.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, you know, so I probably caught like a few fish, just to add a little bit of meatiness to the stew. Just, yeah, cause fresh fish, yeah, nothing, ain't nothing like fresh fish. Yeah, no, so that was probably good. Awesome, cool. Just had to check. I can't believe I have 2 level 2 spell slots. What the fuck? I'm a ranger, dude. Alright, yeah, no. But, Stanish is, falling asleep.
Yeah, like for some reason you can hear Jazz's buzzing slowing down.
There we go. Yep. Fucking finally. Someone needed to, like, someone needed to give that fucking girl a downer. God.
She seems a lot more drunk and is now leaning against Elliot, and Elliot is blushing like a madman.
Yeah, honestly, I was not aware of, the, situationship of Elliot and Jazz's relationship until we had this conversation. So, if I was helping pitch tents, I probably pitched a tent for the two of them and not separately.
How lucky.
So hey, unintentionally wingmanning. Hey, is anyone else doing anything tonight?
I will be keeping watch in the woods.
God, I love going a day without taking any fucking hit points or using any spell slots. Just get to live like a normal fucking commoner again.
And now
You had to
constant
say
war,
something.
and now goblins upon goblins and then other shit.
Yeah. Treant fucking walks up on us.
Hey, where's that stew?
Can't help but notice you burning my grandchildren in that fire over there.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
It'd be a shame if the tree started walking.
Yeah, does anyone else do it? Yeah, so Sentry's keeping watch. Yeah. Sentry, Peace, and Kara don't need to sleep, so I guess you guys can just, like, keep watch at, like, different angles or, like, stick together and just chat throughout the entire night.
Jazz stumbles over to Herbie. Hey, you like flowers, right?
I love flowers. They taste delicious.
You kind of, like, grabs some... You kind of grab some flowers in her pocket, and then she just kind of, like, throws them at you, kind of, but meant to hand them to you.
Mm-hmm. And some land on my shell, and I look really pretty. But sure, I'll eat some.
Flowers!
How do I feel?
You look fucking pretty!
Thank you. It's been a while since I was able to feel good about myself. This is really nice. Thank you.
Herbie's doing their best.
Have another beer.
the crates of beer that we have are just like open and like available to anyone who can reach them. So so by all means,
As she tries going for another beer, you wouldn't think, but Elliot kind of like picks her up and like puts her over his shoulder.
Oh?
Sorry, what? What happened? Sorry, I went away to get something. What's up?
As she
Elliot?
tries going for as tries going for another beer, you wouldn't think, but Elliot picks her up and throws her over his shoulder and takes her away.
Amazing.
No more for you tonight. But no. I'll give you a kiss if you let me have another. He stumbles.
He stumbles.
He killed a man.
Yeah. Poor fuck.
Quiet, I am looking for wild boars. Wild boars can be the bane of an unprepared adventurer. One should always watch for wild boars.
Except Sentry, you're made of metal. You don't have any guts. You can't be impaled by a boar.
That is why I am best suited for this operation. Now I shall go back to looking out for wild boars and other such creatures roaming in the forest.
Good for Sentry. We'll get those
But
boars one day.
Sentry would have put your servo your circuits at ease if I just conjured a boar for you to fight right now.
I do not wish to fight a wild boar, but if I have to, I will.
Okay, I thought I could help you get it out of your system.
Boars are always in Sentry system.
Mostly their guts.
So you do have a storage system. I knew it. Fucking
Unknown.
fridge. Gotta be a ton of bacon in there.
Quiet now, I hear rustling in the bushes.
Oh,
I must make sure it's not a wild boar.
It is a bunny.
Yo, dude, that's a bunny.
I like to think Sentry's main purpose was protecting the temple from wild boars. It's like that's why it's like so ingrained.
Does Sentry have a spear?
Oh yeah, having
Sentry
like a boar
need a spear?
I feel like it's like having
According to my calculations, there could be 20 to 50 wild boars in this area.
22.
There would not be.
2,250 wild boars. Oh god.
They're a pest animal, you know.
They're an invasive species.
Very intelligent. Very brutal.
How dare they invade this forest without a casus belli?
They didn't make their claims first.
Yeah, if the night goes by, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, Standish would have nightmares. He's been having nightmares, I think, for the past few nights, and they've just gotten significantly worse since we got back to New Moon.
Also, Standish, can you just roll me a dice?
Again?
Yes, please.
Okay, I did Standish's fog die last time. I'm gonna do the ocean blue this time.
Okay.
It's gonna be a hot 3.
So 7.
Sorry, they added together?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You don't have a nightmare tonight. You do wake halfway through. Hearing rustling from other tent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
A lot of giggling.
Yeah, okay, I see. I assume he's a little hungover. Just from like waking up in the middle of the night, so he's gonna get up and walk across the camp to go grab another beer, open it, and then walk back towards his tent. And he's just kind of like, he is acknowledging the existence of the rustling tent. Yeah, I feel like a smirk comes by, then it drops, and he continues back to his tent. And he tries his best to go back to bed. Given that he didn't have a nightmare, honestly, I think he's having a pretty good time.
Yeah, you just had, all you've had was a dream about your family. Nothing wrong, just a normal day for your family.
That is a nightmare. That is a nightmare, Max. Do you understand that? That is a nightmare.
Never mind, you have nothing. You dream of nothing.
Whenever I dream of my family, my dad is singing to me, and I just feel awful.
Standish
Remind
is
you.
Bruce Wayne confirmed?
Yeah.
Or is
family.
Batman Standish?
True.
Find out next time on.
No, you dream of nothing then. If whatever you find peaceful and helpful, that's what you dream of.
If I do dream of my family, I can have a dream of my family and have it be not awful. So yeah, I guess no. Like I dream my family for once, expecting a nightmare, but it's not that bad. For once, it's not that bad. Things might be looking up.
Just peace. Where's our local Uno?
Yeah, how's the Uno game going? How's the night long Uno game going? Imagine trading out like your normal 8 hours of sleep for 8-hour Uno sessions.
You get pretty good at Uno.
Not good. Not good.
Not good. It's not going great. Kara's kind of kicking your ass. Actually, Kara, do an opposed roll. D20.
Oh.
All right, you guys
You are beating.
I'm only.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Because Uno, you're trying to get down to one card and then call Uno. Wouldn't having less be better?
No.
True.
Yeah,
No.
We're
Okay.
yeah, we're using.
This roll is strictly to remember to say Uno.
Yeah. Fucking lol.
Right. Gotcha.
You think they'd have it by now?
Two.
Well, I am now Kara +4, so my.
Amazing.
I feel like my mental might be a little distracted.
Your zombies are helping you out. They're like,
Amazing.
Yeah, they're like as they're patrolling around, they're like peeking over Peace's shoulder and like holding up hands,
Job,
like
dude.
7B.
That's so fucking funny. Oh god, that's good.
Can't believe you'd cheat.
What? I'm not cheating. Blame Speed Bump, okay? He's got a knack for it.
Is one of them named Roadkill?
No, but that is now the name of one of the two spirits that I have.
Speed bump, roadkill. What was the meat sack? Or
Flesh bag.
Flash bag. Yeah, that was close.
gotta find Connor.
Yeah.
I have actual names for them, but I'm just keeping those for the meme.
Yeah, where's Connor? Is Connor gonna be there soon?
Connor is, as far as I'm aware, alive.
What do you mean?
Canonically, so far, in my knowledge.
Does Connor have a soul?
Yes, and it's bound to a wand. Hags, am I right?
I know, right? Anywho, other than the Uno, did anyone else do anything other than Sentry do boar things?
I am not exclusively looking out for wild boars. However, they are a primary concern in these parts of the woods.
We appreciate you
You're not.
boring all of us. Thank you, Sentry.
Yeah, I'll pay for some premium oil when we get to town.
Yeah, Standish is fucking clocked out. That like half drunken bottle of beer just like still in his hand as he's like fucking snoring.
Yeah, you haven't had like a real like anything like really alcohol since Lisa's been around because she's been trying to limit your alcohol. So this is a little bit.
Yeah. It's a bit of a return, yeah.
Yeah, you're a little more clonked than usual.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then everyone wakes up then.
Mm-hmm.
What does everyone do? Want to say the local Uno gang? What do you guys do?
Yeah. Yeah. No, you go ahead. Local Uno gang. What are you guys doing as the sun comes up? Hits a brisk 6 a.m.
What do we do?
To be honest, more like
Throws out another Uno.
It's only
roll.
6 a.m. They're still playing.
yeah, maybe it's like a 7 or 8 a.m. considering sunset at like 6, and I feel like that's more of like a winter time-ish. I don't know what time it is. I don't know what season it is. I don't give a shit.
You're from California, you don't know when winter comes.
I know when
Yeah.
winter comes. It's when it's
No, you
What is it?
don't. You
It's-
live in the desert.
it's when it's high 40 degrees in
Oh,
the nighttime.
high
Yeah,
40s.
it's cold as hell. High 40s.
Oh, high 40s. Boo.
I go
Oh, it's
outside
hell
in
alright.
Yeah.
a short and a t-shirt. Goodness
I
me.
swear to God, dude, my freezing point must be like it must be like higher than most people's. Like I know I'm made majority of water and that freezes at 32 degrees. I swear to God, my freezing point is like 50.
That's not. It's molecular
No.
water. Not you don't have like a jar of liquid in you somewhere sloshing around.
No, no, no.
Yes, peace.
Yes, please.
I'm saying it is. It's just tap water. We're 75% tap water.
Yeah.
A little bit of fluoride in there.
Yeah.
Chemical that turns frogs gay.
That's
You
the
know how
one.
it is.
Turtles too.
Yeah. After when do I wake up? I guess I had that little bump in the night, so I guess I'll probably be waking up later than most people, like I usually have been.
Ooh, you know what we could do? I could pull out the bucket of pogs and we could sort my pogs.
Oh yeah, you guys.
We could do that.
But your
We could do that.
pogs.
Yeah. Does anyone come to wake me up? Because if not, then Stanish probably awakens at like 2 hours after sunrise.
Unless you
Uh,
specified otherwise, no.
Mm-mm.
Tula's probably gonna nudge you to make sure you have breakfast, but she just kind of leaves it next to you. Just kind of like nudges you enough to not. Well, you semi-wake up, like she's like, "Food's here,"
Oh, that's
and then she lets you go back to sleep.
That's sweet. You know, if she doesn't leave, does she leave the tent quickly or
Enough to know that you're like semi-awake and responsive, and she's like, "Food's on your side."
you know, yeah, I'd say I'd get like semi-responsive before she leaves the tent, just not to say a.
Yeah.
Oh,
What she found is she found some eggs.
yeah. Oh, that's sweet.
With some and she used some of the flowers and the gruel that you have and any wild boars that somehow Sentry did find. She cooked that up for some people.
Oh, Tula, that's sweet of you. Thank you. And
No problem.
he's gonna like roll over a bit and like lay his head into like the cloak that he's using as a pillow. He's gonna lay there for a little bit longer, a good 2 minutes, and then open his eyes, sit up, notice the bottle of beer he's still holding, finish it off, and then yeah, he'll eat that breakfast. Yeah, no, I'll bring the plate out as I walk out of the out of my tent. Yeah, I'm just wearing like long johns. And yeah, like I walk out of the tent with my plate. And I sit over at like a table or something that we've set up.
Yeah. She just kind of, Tula's just kind of around. She's seen the people who've eaten and who don't eat. She gives East and Herbie. She kind of nudges Herbie awake. She goes into his tent. It's like, hey, food's here. Trying to get him up. She goes over to Ren, wakes him up a little bit, gives him a little bit of food. And she goes over a little bit more quieter since she knows that both Elliot and Jazz were pretty. Ellie was in a better state, but Jazz was definitely more drunk. She goes over to the tent. She tries entering. She goes, "What the fuck?" and leaves.
Oh.
What did she say? She what the fuck or
She
what?
leaves. She enters the tent to go wake them up. You can hear from inside the tent, "What the fuck?" very loudly,
Yeah,
and then leaves the tent very quickly.
Yep.
The tent is coated on the inside from top to bottom with honey. There's honeycomb growing on the walls. There's larvae in there.
Oh god, yeah, no, Elliot is just like completely naked, covered in honey, like Soldier TFO
No,
style.
he's encased in one of the
God.
honeycombs.
Elliot was down for it.
Jesus Christ. I did a good thing. I did a good thing. I'll just keep telling myself that I did a good thing.
About 10 minutes later, both of them come out clothed.
Good. Oh, God. You know, I'll finish my food, grab another drink, and then, go back into my tent to fetch my clothes and get dressed properly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll come back out, and I'll call everyone to the table.
What table? It's outside.
No, we brought a few things with us, and having a nice, like, easy to set up table is a necessity when you're traveling with wagons. But yeah, no. Excuse me. Okay, everyone, is everyone awake?
Most people nod.
I did not
Far
find
up
any
here's
wild
gang in
boars.
tow.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so it's like roughly, I guess it's probably like 9 at this point. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We got plenty of daylight to get on the move. Is how long before we can have all this packed up and ready to go?
Don't you have some forest friends who can help us?
Force friends.
Would that be more your cup of tea? Talissa is looking at Herbie.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, I could summon a bear, I guess, but it wouldn't be too good for packing.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe.
She hears that and she's like, I'll pick up the tents.
Yeah. I'll help you out with that. Right. Tula, is there anything on the way in between New Moon and the Emerald City? Is there anything that we're gonna come across that was on the map, or any
On
other
the
towns?
map, on the map, no, it's gonna be a straight shot.
Okay.
There's a big lake that's not too far from the big town, Emerald City.
Okay. Well, if we don't run into anything, then we can surely we can camp out next to that lake.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. That'll be a nice night.
All I say is, in this forest, it's Fey territory.
It's Fey territory.
Don't give
It's
your name
not-
to any pixies, anyone.
They don't come around often. They come around here and there. I've seen them a few times. But it is Fey territory.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know.
Yeah. Just respect nature, because there might be some ants in here.
Understood. Okay. You know, I think with that we'll wrap up the camp, get everything packed back into the wagons, and we'll get going. Same thing as last time.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Tula looks at Jess and Ellen. You guys are packing your guys' tent.
Fair.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
She puts everything else away. She just glares at them and then keeps going doing her thing.
Yeah, no. If I catch, because I heard Tula say what the fuck. Yeah, I guess I can imagine what happened. I didn't look, but I can imagine what happened.
You can smell what happened.
Oh God.
Bees, chat.
Bees, chat. Yeah. At some point, I will.
Birds and the bees.
Yeah. If at some point, while packing up all the tents, I'll head over to Elliot and Jazz packing up their tent, and I'm sorry, it's very hard to hold it in.
Why did you scream? You find a wild boar.
No, a full on Stanish lets out a surprised chuckle like that after approaching and realizing what happened. Right, you give that to me.
Whose carriage is going to carry that?
You give that to me. I'll go wash the canvas in the stream.
I still don't think I want to ride with that.
But I'm just gonna tell them to give the canvas of the tent, I guess also the tent pegs and all that stuff. Just
The whole thing
Along
is
with
tainted.
ants.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot looks down as Elliot can't make eye contact with you as he hands it over.
Yeah.
It's like the world's largest set of underwear.
I'm God. I imagine it's enough where yeah. Oh God, yeah, that's gonna make a mess of my clothes. Ugh. Oh yeah, there's nothing I can do. It's fine. I've been worse. Yeah, no. Yeah, so
I'm so sorry.
No.
Does
Does he properly say that?
No, he like kind of looks at you, like mumbles under his breath. I am so sorry.
Yeah, no. So like all folded up, like I have it in both my hands, and like I start walking past them.
Kara, were you tending the fire?
Good.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Is it still? Is there? Do we have anything? Any embers or anything left over?
I mean, she probably would have let it smolder. But
Mm.
since there are people here that need the warmth, maybe would have got the.
DM will have to
zombie
roll
throw
to find a still burning ember or coal.
100%. Yeah.
If I'm,
I mean,
I wanna
I'm sure
say.
there's some in there.
Yeah.
Honey is flammable.
Amazing.
Oh.
Look, I feel like the last thing you do when you leave a campsite is properly extinguish the fire. Just in case you.
Well,
might
yeah,
need
you
the
surround
fire.
it in stones and whatnot.
Yeah, and then like once you're guaranteed about to leave, then you like dump a pail of water on it or just stomp it out. So yeah, I'm sure there are some embers there, just in case we need to get the fire roaring for one reason or another.
Elliot, Jazz, we'll buy you a new. We'll buy you a new tent when we get into town.
But so
they can't even look at any of you now.
Elliot and Jazz, as they gave me as Elliot passed the tent and the tent pegs and everything that was coated in honey to me, and Elliot just like mumbles, "I'm so sorry." Like I'm gonna pass by them, but as I'm passing by Elliot, I'm just gonna go, and I like sort of like kick him in the kick him in the shin, just like gently.
In the sin.
Yeah, kick him in the sin. Yeah, I gently just like tap his shin with my foot, just like playfully. And like a
He's
pat,
very embarrassed, he's blushing.
it's like a pat on the back, but my hands are full with honeyed tent. So. Yeah, no, I'm gonna head over to the stream and wash out the tent thoroughly. The canvas and the tent pegs. Honestly, I think the tent pegs are like they're gone. So after like yeah, you know what? Yeah, Stanish is full. Yeah, because like he's also covered in honey from carrying that. He's gonna wash the canvas. He's gonna like take off his clothes and wash those as well. And he's the stream is far enough away. He's full on naked, just like chopping down some new like wood for the to pitch the tent. And then once he's done getting all that stuff, then he'll head back with the freshly cleaned canvas and the freshly whittled tent pitch. I'll fold it up all nice and neat and place it in you know what? I'll place it in our wagon because that's their problem.
Hey, but just know that the tent now smells delicious.
Amazing. Yeah.
No littering.
Yeah. Before we
The implications.
yeah, but before we leave, I will like jokingly say to them like now remember you two, there won't always be a fresh source of water at every campsite we get to, so don't make this a regular thing. He's gonna
Keep their heads down. They're
Yeah.
not even looking at anyone.
can I roll insight to like get like a feel for like I know that they're very embarrassed around everyone else, but how are they around each other? Do I need to roll insight, or is that something I can pick up just like flat out?
What's your just perception, just flat out?
I have a passive 16 perception.
Even though they're very embarrassed that everyone knows,
Yeah.
those are ruffled, because they hastily did put them on, but like they seem very comfortable with each other and seem happy.
Good. Okay. Cool. All right.
Yeah, you can kind of catch a glimpse of like their pinkies like interlocked. with
There we
each
go.
other.
That's the one. All right. We're good. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. I just need to make sure that the relationship is intact. Otherwise, I can make as many jokes as I want. So yeah, no. Right before we get the wagons moving, I say that bit to them, and then I yell at Peace to get moving, and we whip the reins and get going.
That's where we end it for today's session.
Fuck yeah! Awesome. I love that. Camping session. I love that shit.
I just noted, just because I did this bit, you're gonna like add an encounter later on. It's like 50 wild
50
boars.
wild boars, yeah.
So many pores. That's your boss battle, guys. Actually, that's your BBEG.
It happens
Yeah,
off
yeah,
screen.
an assault
Off
rifle.
screen.
You get rid of these 50 feral hogs.
God, the BBEG is just a bunch of wild boars in a trench coat.
Yeah.
That fucks so hard.
The fog is actually boar.
Yeah.
Wild boars. Well, I'm wildly bored right now.
Amazing. Yeah, no, I guess we're gonna end it off there for the stream. That shit goes so hard. Okay, gamers, say bye to chat. Chat.
Goodbye,
Say bye to chat.
Bye,
Goodbye,
fuck you, Phoenix.
motherfucker.
Bye, gamers. I'll see you soon. Bye.